Hi everybody, Coach Mike Hannigan coming to you from our Lake Forest facility here with Compete Sports Performance and Rehab. Here all by myself in the gym today, and it's also lonely in our Westminster rink gym as well. Can't wait to see everybody back out on the ice, getting back their skating legs. But until then, we're going to do a little warm-up session, and we're going to try to take care of ourselves until that time that we can jump back out on the ice. What we want to do is just stay nice and warm and stay nice and loose. This warm-up for the next few minutes is something that you can do at home, but you can also use it for any session prior to any practice, game, or even just going out into the driveway working on your dangles and your deeks. Okay, first thing we want to do, let's just get the body moving a little bit. Let's do some boxer bounces. Okay, just a little bounce, a little side to side, foot to foot. Shifting of the weight a little bit, side to side. We can turn our bodies back and forth just to get our heart rate up a little bit, just to have a little fun, bouncing around, back and forth. Okay, once we do that, once we get our blood flowing a little bit, we're going to start out with our quad stretches. We're going to bring our foot up behind us and our opposite hand up. Right here, leg underneath, hand up, hold for 5 seconds, switch to the other leg. Underneath, hold, balance, and down. Switching back. Right here, hand up next to your ear, foot up next to your bum, stretch that quad out. Couple of seconds, hold, deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and back down. We'll do that about 5 times each leg. 2 or 3 times is okay. Just get a nice looseness here. Now we're going to do the opposite. We're going to bring our leg up in front. We're going to hug our knee up to the chest. We're going to do some knee hugs. Balance, stretch that out, feel it, stretch in the backside. Switch sides, balance, hug that knee up, high as you can get it, back and forth. Deep breaths. Hug it up. Get a good stretch. Whoa, almost lost it. Control, balance, just like we're on our skates. Hold it up. Feel that stretch on the backside. And relax. Next one we're going to do, we're going to start to activate a little bit on our hip flexor muscles. So we're going to do some knee resistance. Okay, knee resistance. Bring it up, push down, and relax. Bring it up, push down, relax. On the side, I'm using my hands to push my legs so I can get these hips all fired up. Nice straight core, straight back, stay tall, push, relax. Push, relax. Let's do that a couple more times. Change angle, push, 1, 2, relax. Push, 1, 2, relax. After that, let's get into our weight shift, okay? We're getting our good stretch on the front of our legs, hips, on the inside of our legs as well. Nice wide stance, okay? We're gonna stay nice and low, squat down nice and low. We can have our hands straight out in front, shift our weight all the way over to the side. Again, we're keeping this knee over our foot, hands straight out, head is up, stand low, shift your weight all the way across. Now we've got this knee over this foot here, straight out, and we're going to shift back. A couple times. 3, 4. All the way down, breathing nice and deep in through the nose, out through the mouth. Head is up, hands are out. Feel that work through your legs. Feel that stretch. Back and forth, one more time. All the way back. Perfect. Next we want to do, we're going to stretch our hammies a little bit. From the side, all I'm going to do, foot comes up in front of me, my toes are coming up into the air. I'm going to bring my hands down as I bend at my waist, bend my knee, sweep my hands through. Step, other leg, come down, straight through. Again, we can do this as a walking stretch too, as we go a couple of steps or up to 10 yards. Step, stretch, step, stretch, step. Feel that right in the back of the upper leg, maybe even in the calf too. Walk that out about 5, 10 steps, 5 times each leg. Feel that stretch. Okay? Last few, we're getting towards the end, getting ready to start doing our dangles. All right? We're going to do some arm circles. Thumbs in front, we're going to go up and forward. Up now, we bring our arms around, medium circles. Make sure you squeeze your shoulder blades back as the hands come back behind you. We'll do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to turn our thumbs up and backwards. Now we're going to go the opposite direction. So you can see the difference. We're going to come back and bring it back. Thumbs back, reach thumb wall behind you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now we're going to continue working on our shoulders. I think I got our hips all stretched out big enough. Do some alligator openers, making some fists. Put them on the temples, right next to your ear. Set to your core, elbows all the way in front. Bring those shoulders, shoulder blades all the way back, elbows all the way back. Same thing, 2, elbows in front, elbows go back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. As we start to work our hips, worked our shoulders, got those all loosened up. Now we're going to be able to get into our hips again. Now we're going to start moving a little bit, okay? Get those hips nice and wide. Out to the side, big circle, in front. Out, in front. Out, up, big circle, in front again. Balancing, trying not to move too far. Out, up, and down. Out, up, and down. Really feel that looseness. Now we're starting to move our bodies. We've done that a couple of times going forward. We closed the gate. Now we're going to open the gate. We're going to come up the midline, straight up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. Nice and easy, standing still. Knee comes up as high as you can get it. Out, down. Feel those hips moving and loosening up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. Great job. As we continue to keep getting loose, let's go grab our stick. Okay. Get in a little bit of movement here with some leg swings, okay? Grab our stick, out to the side, inside leg, just swing it. 10 kicks, nice and loose, nice and loose. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Stick in my left hand, stick on my left side, left leg, 10 kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stick in front, hold it right in front of you, just like this. Hands on top. Then I can take my right leg. We're going to swing side to side in front. Okay? From this view here, again, keeping that stick in front. We're not kicking it. Leg is staying right here. Swing it side to side. Balance 2. Okay? Ankle of that foot, and this leg is trying to stay nice and stable and strong. Nice and wide. Nice and wide. Switch sides. Left leg now. Ooh, little balance. Focus. Good single leg strength too as we warm up and do that. Finish off. We can take our stick. Let's get some foot movement going. We'll start off with a quick little skater hop. Getting low. Continue to get warm. We're starting to get moving for our dangle session. Across. Get over that stick. Jump across. Now it's not just standing still. Just stepping over the stick. I want to get her across. Let's go 10 times. Real quick. Real quick. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to do like a skier jump, little skier hop. Feet are staying together. Okay, just like the skiers flying down the mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. You should be nice and I'm sweating. I'm breathing hard, getting ready for my dangle session later. Stay low, okay? Front to back over the stick. Set our core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 quick hops over that stick. You guys should be nice and warm and ready to go. I know I am. I hope to see you guys out on the rink soon.
Hi guys. Tyler and Zealin here, going over what we went over for virtual hockey training at home, number 9. So first thing we worked on was really just range of motion. So that was kind of the key to what we were doing. So let's just start off nice and simple, going around the world. Little stick handles, big stick handles, keeping our feet and shoulders straight as much as we can, rotating all the way around our body. So that's a good first warm-up drill. See what we're going to go into next.
And again, we're just focusing a lot on these drills about range of motion, just getting the hands warmed up. We're going to imagine that you're in the middle of a circle, right? And what we're going to do is we're just going to slip that puck or ball across the circle 180 degrees. So if I'm up in this corner here, I'm going to come directly across my body and end up over here. So I'm here, boom, reset to a new spot, and then again I'm pulling that puck right across that circle. If I'm here, it comes right through. Notice that the stick is not on the ball the whole time. It's just one touch, catch, one touch, catch, one touch, catch. And we're just working on, again, pulling that puck across body and getting that range of motion nice and big. As you get farther away from your body, your hands come together. In tight, your hands come apart.
Yeah, and so as we do this range of motion, again, the idea is to start every move with that idea that we're not just having the puck go in front of us, it's going from one side all the way across to the other side, and then we're gonna get into our puck protection. Okay, so if I'm pulling puck, let's say from my backhand, I go all the way to my forehand, and I turn my hip in front and I puck protect. So I can do it on either side, forehand to backhand, protect, coming in, okay, and then the same thing on the other side, pull and protect. So we're doing it all the way around our body as if we're in a corner or an open ice, just pulling it into a puck protect, stepping our hip in front.
Just making sure that weight too is leaning outside to protect against the body, right? If I was a defender coming in, I'm hitting a brick wall because he's putting all that weight on that outside leg.
Yeah, and as we get more regular with this puck protection, we'll go into our next progression from puck protection and do a little bit more deception.
Right. So now when we talk about the deception part of it, when we protect, a lot of times we're closing our hips off. We're closing our shoulders away from the opponent, and when you do that, that opponent might jump, right? So we're gonna just open, then close right away. So if I'm going to my forehand side, I'm gonna pull like I'm going to protect, and then I keep my hips open. Notice that my hips don't close, my feet don't come across my body anymore to protect, because at the end of the day, I want to open up, right? So I want to look like I'm doing that, but not actually take any of the actions that are going to commit me to it. I open my hips back up and I come right back this way. Same thing the other way, right? If I'm coming here, I catch onto my backhand and I step right back. On your backhand side, it's a little different than pulling off your toe. When you pull here, you got to get that top hand away from your body so that I'm pulling back across here and stepping, right? So you really got to get that hand up and out. But really, again, we're just working on those hips, making sure we're settling one thing and then ending up going the other direction.
Yeah, so as we start to connect this all together, we're going to be pulling that puck or our ball and then going into kind of our escape or our turn as we kind of add it all together. So we're having that deception and that puck protect at the same time. So we're using that deception, maybe he's going this way, and now puck protect as a turn. So how can we make this a little bit more, deception, maybe a little bit more?
The one thing I always do on piggybacking on the spin, when you're spinning, really focus on where that ball is in the turn compared to your body. If someone's right on you, you're going to want that puck to be a little bit out in front of you. If you're turning into somebody, you're definitely going to want to protect and have that puck out away from your body. The next challenging part that we always progress to, what we do is we pull into it here and we pivot, and as we spin, we're just going to pull that ball. Pull that ball in between, right? So again, I'm here, in between, and then I come back around.
And it's still a puck protect, because sometimes, in hockey there's 5 people on the ice. He may beat the first guy with this deception move, but if there's a second guy standing on this side, he has to be deceptive and puck protect at the same time. So that's the reason it may seem like this is unnecessary, but if there's multiple people on the ice you're trying to avoid, which is a lot of the time, that's an opportunity for you to use this move.
So that's the review for our session today. Make sure you go on Rinks.com, go to that home resources that you can work on stuff at home, and we break down all the stuff we just went over in much more detail. There's also a great warm-up that Mike runs.
There's a challenge at the end.
And there's a challenge at the end. So thanks.
Continue to be creative, be safe.
Get better.
All right, see you guys.